Alright, welcome to my showcase of my game progress I've made. So here's the menu. Got three options. Exit, basically confirm. You can either exit or you can stay back in. Settings, you can play around with those. You click apply. It applies the settings. It will have to recomply though, but once it's done that, then it should be good. And then when you click start game, you have to choose what game mode you want to go in. So for example, if you put Team Deathmatch, it'll spawn you in to Team Deathmatch. And it's a 4-player mode that you and 3 other friends can actually play on the same computer. Basically, if I showcase without this compiling, if I just load up. Go. So right now I'm using my keyboard. And then if I move my controller, the other basically tank moves. So the other tank that I'm using with my keyboard is on the opposite team with his other teammate, and the one on the controller is on the other side as well. So if I just go across here, again, this is the new camera. The camera before this was a top-down, and it was more of a it was a different idea I had, but it wasn't working as I intended it to. So as you can see, there you go. I'm shooting a tank and he's taking damage. Once the damage has been taken down to 0, the player will respawn and my team will gain the point. There we go. So I can just carry on doing that again. Once he dies again, the blue team will get the point and then he'll respawn. There you go. Basically, that's how Team Deathmatch works. Currently, the mode is set to 50 points, I believe. Also, if I show these regen health, and then these ones regen armor. So if I just pick up this tank, and let's make it so it takes some damage. Make it quite low. So there we go, he's taking some damage, and I go into this one, it gives him armor. There we go. And then if I go to the health one, it gives him health. There we go. All pickups respawn. There we go. They all respawn. When it comes to regen, armor and health regens, but that all depends what type of tank I believe. So currently the Team Deathmatch is set up to have light tanks. So they are the fastest, they have the least health and armor. And also they feature both regen, armor and health. Apart from that, if we move on to collecting game mode, which is egg hunt basically, this is a kind of reworked, because originally it was a single player mode, but I wanted to have it 2-player. So I took the idea of having 2 teams, so red team, blue team, from Team Deathmatch, and basically implemented it into egg hunt. So in egg hunt, you pick up these colorful eggs. There's 4 different eggs, 4 different stages. Green one is the common, blue is uncommon, there's a yellow one which is rare, and then there's a red one which is a legendary. The score is set to 50, and then once that score is hit, the player will be notified that he's won. Depending on which one it is, it will display its name in a top left corner currently. So if I just quickly get some points, just a few more. Oh, missed that. Again, those are just custom eggs that I've made. There we go. As you can see, winner is collecting game mode player 1, and the other's player 2. And then depending which one it is, it'll display that name. And finally, which is survival. This game mode is currently unfinished, but I'll still showcase it. It is a single player mode that is basically like zombies in a way. Because I've redone the camera, it's broken the AI, and they don't want to move. But they're there. They focus on me. They will shoot. There we go. As they see, that they follow me directly, and then when I die, basically, if they manage to get there, there's a glitch where it respawns the tank underneath the map. But apart from that, everything works technically as it should. That's pretty much it when it comes to my modes. Um, Team Deathmatch is probably the one of the most features, but when it comes to collecting game mode, I would prefer this one. I prefer this one more. Feels, I don't know, if the two-player feels right to me. Yes, it's missing the end screen widget, which just would display the player's name. What I have to do is just change the print string to the widget, and that would be it. So apart from that, that was my game mode showcase and the progress. The camera, the controllers work, all four of them. I can either switch off the keyboard, so it won't assign the keyboard to player one. It'll assign the controller. The first controller that plugs in, it will assign that. That can be switched in the project settings, but at the moment I've got it set up so player one is keyboard, player two is the first controller that I plugged in, and so on. That's it. So thanks for watching.